Make sure those ruffians are gone for good, all right? Don't you worry. I'll be back. Very convincing. A little too convincing. Took out 3 Lankel's teeth and broke Portman's wrist. Hey, I had to make it look good. Anyway, here's a little something that may make it worthwhile. This is the amount we agreed on. Tell you the truth. You guys didn't really seem to have your hearts in it. You had a deal. Maybe next time, you'll make more than that. Dare you speak down to us. We were elite soldiers in the Jedi Army. Comet's personal guard. Yeah, you were. Now you're mercenaries. And as far as jobs for hire go, this wasn't so bad. You come in, you scare a few people, you take a few punches, and then you get paid, nobody gets hurt. Except for Lanko. Of course, Fortnum with his guilty wrist. Sorry about that, buddy. We may have been fortunate when Lady Redeem took power. We're still Jedi. One of these days we'll march into the Capitol and take over the guards. Yeah, no. Good luck with that.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to take a crack at me, huh? Hey! Hey, what are you doing back here? I thought you left town.
We're leaving when we ran into this gentleman who has a very interesting story to tell.
Speaking of stories, did I ever tell the story about the time that I was on this planet made entirely of rock?
There's no point in pretending, Lucius.
You lie to these people. This man's not a hero. Paid those men to show up and then made it look like he came to your rescue. True. It was all a setup to make him look like he saved the town. Deceiver. You do have every right to be upset. Not him. You. Unable to accept the shame of surrendering to those raiders, he chooses to besmirch our Lucius. The whole thing was an act. The guns weren't even loaded.
If it were not for Lucius, you and your friends would all be dead.
No, respect you. You don't know him like we do. We're the good guys. Listen, I want to apologize to the whole angry mob thing.
I suppose we should be grateful.
Yeah, so you stop looking swarming us. Just consider it my way of saying all is forgiven. All right, I'm putting a stop to this. Oh, come on. They just got started. I'm talking about the foot massage. Actually, I am talking about the foot massage. All right, girls. Come back later, right? This, scam. Scam? What scam?
You are taking advantage of these people.
I know it looks that way, but I was being honest about that bunch of thugs that attacked this village a couple of months ago. You're from next town. Nice people. And they needed somebody to save it. So I did. I was a hero. Not the dangers. You mean performance. It was just my way of reminding them of that fact. And I insisted it does not be noted so nobody would get hurt. Nice of you. Yeah, you had to figure it all out. You're going out there right now. You're going to come clean with these people. Or else. Or else what? No, you can't threaten me on account of my shield. And then I can. You're trying to figure out a way to hurt me, aren't you? Yep. Yeah. Well, you keep thinking, big boy. It's not me this time, I swear. I know all about Koya and the Jedi. When I was on Atlantis, I Peru. Mission report. Fine. This is very bad. No, this is great. This will be a great opportunity for me to solidify my place in the community. They're going to give me a parade after this one. Hey, hang on. You're not taking on Koya and his men. Why not? They can't hurt me. That's a personal field. And if they burn the town down around you out of spite? Well, that would be petty of them. Yeah, well, they're like that. Obviously, somebody tipped them off that we're here. As I had. Should have.
Colonel, you can't.
It's cold.
The shooting will not stop them.
He's right. We'll have to kill them all. I'm alright with that, by the way. Right, let's do it.
John?
What? Oh, I'm pretty sure I can. In fact,
If we engage in open fire with them, then many of these townspeople will certainly be killed. They do not deserve to die because of us. If they search the town and cannot find us, then we will simply move on.
nobody gets hurt. That's my vote and my heartfelt recommendation. You want to hide? Well, we could call it strategic concealment. I got just the place. I'm sure you do. Yeah. See, and on occasion, the husband will get angry from looking for his wife to avoid an awkward scenario. Okay, we get it. I'll let you know when the bad guys clear out. Don't screw around with us. Right? Tell them we've moved on. Once they get out of town, they're out in the open, we'll deal with it ourselves. No time to be here, you understand? Perfectly. I'm serious. I can see that. No, hello. All right, that's enough. Take your men and get out. This town is under my protection. Is it? It is. So you got two choices. You can either leave or I'll make you leave. Take the shit. That's the best you can do. As a matter of fact, no. Oh! I admit I got a shield, but I gotta breathe. I should have thought of that. Not so invincible now, are we, hero? You left them here? They've been looking for the shepherd a long time. They had a deal. I saw an opportunity and I took it. No different than what you did in these villages. I didn't hurt anybody. I got a regular light though. And the one with the tippy wrist. Look, I don't want to hurt you or anyone in this town. All I want is Shepard and his team. I told you you missed them. Look, maybe if you hurry. You gotta be further to the gate. My men are already guarding the gate. I'll ask you once more, Your Honor. I don't know. I don't. Well, then we'll have to do a thorough job of searching the area. Which could take hours. How long can you hold your breath? too long. All right, let's get out of this town, set up a decent ambush. We have all these people out there. They weren't there. Really? That's weird. I don't know where they could have come. That personal shield of yours is very interesting. Yeah. If we were to bury you alive, it would protect you from the soil. But you would be perfectly fascinating way to die, don't you think? Gotta say, it's not that fascinating for me. It is to me. Wait, you can't kill me. Look, I'm the perfect thing. If Shepard finds out that I'm a tell, he's gonna come arrest me. We're really close. You and Shepard? Yeah. I don't think so. Either you or Rodney or Carson, we're like the best of friends. And how is it you know them so well? I spent some time in it like this. It's the nicest place I've ever been. Best time I ever had. It's like I was very disciplined. Tell me more. So I finish off the last weight guard, and I turn to the queen and I say, if you were 20 pounds heavier, you'd look like my ex-wife. Of course, my ex-wife was a knockout, but where's the funny in that? That personal shield's amazing. Mind if I try it? Yeah, go ahead. You're right back. Gotcha. What, you think I let you have this? You killed me right on the spot. I split your throat from ear to ear. Good
Stop
time.
turning, you piece of shit.
Good time. As much as I love hearing about your former wife, Lucius, I'd rather hear more about what's going on with Gladys. I told you everything already. In that case, it's getting late and I could use some rest before the funeral. Oh, no. Oh, no, don't bury me alive, please. I don't deserve that. You know what? Nobody deserves that. I deserve banishment. That's what I deserve. Lucius? What are you doing here? I've got all the exits out of town covered. You has it doing it down here. You came to save me? I even can. Let's go. I can't get up. It's here. Good luck with that shit. Come on. I'm timing.
Oh, stop it.
What are you, crazy? You could have killed me. That feel of yours impresses me more and more. You did your part, Lucius. You get to live another day.
Alex?
Shepard, you got away. That's unfortunate. Thanks for sparing me, sir. Don't disappoint me again. Secure the prisoners. Perhaps they'll be more effective later. Get this fixed. have to become a living and here with us. We'll be back in a jump in no time. You're planning to speak to the... You're still looking for him. After I'm done, your chances are I managed to slip the perimeter. Yes. He and Lucius are no doubt plotting our rescue as we speak. Lucius. He would not abandon us. I'm sure he wouldn't. Just like he wouldn't sell us out while we were trying to rescue him. He would never do that. Okay, you know what? Just stop it. All right? Lucius is not a superhero. Batman is a superhero. I don't understand.
Your people cannot place their future in Lucius's hands. The time has come for you to save yourselves.
We have no hope of defeating these soldiers. You will with our help. Then why did you not do so before?
We were concerned for the safety of the village.
Now we don't care. Pretend you didn't say that, and then just let us out of here. No. It's too dangerous. Best to wait for Lucius to return, then he'll save us all.
No, wait. Lucius isn't a hero.
I swear I didn't know about the bomb. I don't know what those guys were doing here. You get out here. Everybody's looking for you. I just walked out and noticed. Isn't that something? So what are we going to do? Leaving it? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my quarters man so I can get to the game, call for reinforcements. Reinforcements? You said we just got off this planet. My king's back there. Yeah, so is a guy who wants to burn me alive. Oh, you're done playing hero now, are you? Fine. As soon as we get to the gate, just keep up. You're right, we shut up. That's anger. You're not trying to dig your way out. You get out of here. I'll see if we can find another spoon. Someone help me to go twice as fast.
Someone's coming.
I have to give Colonel Shepard credit. No opponents ever caused me this much trouble. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to kill him.
Funny, it says the same thing about you.
Really? I'm flattered. Can't kill him, can't catch him. I will. I got you.
And what about us, huh? How do we fit into your evil plans for galactic domination?
You'll be allowed to stay alive for the time. Unless you were stupid enough to even hear me say. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
In fact, I intend to send you back to Atlantis in exchange for a few things.
There's no way, Doctor, we're going to try to deal with you. Even if our lives are in danger, you know that.
In the past, I may have been a little too ambitious with my demands. This time, however, I have no intention of backing up the way to a opponent. After all, what's a small number of UP-90s, a few grenades, and some ammunition in exchange for your lives? And who knows? If we're successful in toppling Navy, and I assume rightful leadership of the Jedi, we could end up allies.
That's not going to happen for you. So we're standing here having this little chat. There's no doubt Colonel Shepard has reached the Stargate and contacted Atlantis. In just a matter of minutes, this village will be swarming with bad people.
And I can guarantee you, that's not going to happen.
I don't think he is. That's the worst thing you could ever imagine.
Colonel Shepard? I'm going to assume you can hear me. I'm also going to assume
But if you haven't reached the gate by now, you soon will. So I want to save you some trouble. My men have secured the gate. There's no way you're going to do it.
come back and face me.
Or start killing your friends. Which one of them shall we kill first? I'm leaning toward Dr. McKay myself. Colonel,
Corey, this is Shepard. I'm coming back.
don't keep me waiting.
What is this all about? Killing Shepard?
Absolutely not. But don't feel left out. If I don't get those weapons from Dr. Weir, I fully intend to kill you as well.
I'm coming with you. Sure. No. Yeah, I am. I'm coming with you. Just, yes or no? I don't touch me like this. I'm gonna come with you. I'll help you out, okay? Oh boy, they better give me a ring for this. What's going on? Out. Let's go. I'm just spitballing here. What if we hugged each other and the device would help us with? I don't like that. I know. And it's not possible. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Here's what. Okay. What if I swung from a clock tower on a long rope right into town? And I don't know. That's all I have. I could set myself on fire. I like that. Okay. I could run naked. Oh, I know. I have one. What if I got on your shoulders and we have a close thing? Some religious thing that could be afraid of giants? Okay. What if we build a tunnel? Okay. You could tunnel or boulder. Huge boulder. I'm camouflaged. I'm protected. Now the boulder protects you. Or a magnifying glass and some tape. I have an idea. Just some poison tape. Lucius,
I knew you'd return to Salem.
I've returned. But you people, you're going to have to save yourselves. You do not wish to help us? No. Of course I want to help you. Look, what if I wasn't here? What would you do then? Wait for you to come back? I did. There's the fun. What if I didn't know that you were in trouble? Or I couldn't get back in time? What would you do then? People, it's a lovely town. But there's a lot of horrible people out there. So you gotta fend for yourselves. Starting today.
I understand what Lucius is saying.
You do?
By allowing him to assume the responsibility of protecting us, we're surrendering our independence.
That's right.
Right? So, in exchange for the convenience of having someone safeguard our town, we're giving up the very part of ourselves we seek to protect.
Listen to her. She's smart.
We need to regain our strength and our independence by taking responsibility for our lives and the lives of our neighbors.
Yep.
After today, we will no longer be dependent on one man.
No.
There will be no champion protector, for it will fall to us to protect.
Well, okay, hold on, wait. You're getting a little carried away here. Okay, independence is a great thing, but so is the comfort of having somebody there to pick up the slack now and again, okay? You don't want to be doing it all the time because you have jobs or you have hobbies, right? He likes to fish, right? You don't want to be bothered by having to rise up and save the village every day. You know what I mean? But that's a thought for another day, okay? But today, you're going to have to fight for yourself. Okay, so remember, it's about strength and integrity and responsibility. So you get out there and you fight for your town, go in the alleys, spread the word of go. Get out. Okay? Yes, rally. That's good. Okay, get out.
Colonel Shepard? Maybe he changed his mind. You're out of time, Colonel. Dr. McKay, read first.
No need.
I'll do it. Well, how positively moving. I almost wish I could shoot you all at once.
Toya!
I should have killed you when we first met, Colonel. It would have saved me a lot of trouble.
Feelings mutual.
Goodbye, sir.
Well, now that you got that out of your system. Oh, crap. Reload! Don't bother.
You should have left town when you had the chance.
sure you're thinking the same thing right about now.
If I gave you the opportunity to surrender, don't suppose you'd take it? I didn't think so. Put down your weapons.
Excellent.
You sure you guys can't stay for some snitch? I mean, this is a party for you guys as much as anybody, right?
You guys have a good time more overdue. Thanks for everything. Just remember, stay out of trouble. We'll be back.
Oh, Colonel Shepard? Did I forget something?
Oh, yeah. I did say I'd give that back to you, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You're a good man. You're an honest man. And you made me a better man myself. You know,
Right. Quiet.
I said that first was cheated.
Oh, yeah.
It is this.
Pretty much.
You're not going to tell me this?
No,
Hit you as hard as you can.
they'll figure it out.
Used to leave the lights on all over the house. Every room. Too much fun and nuts.
So me and with my brother, when we were having lights, he used to leave candles burning everywhere.
Well, you know what? No one wants to hear any more stories about how poor you were as a child, all right? You already feel sorry for you as is humanly possible.
He burned the house down, you know.
My sister was afraid of the dark. She used to blame me for leaving the lights on. Of course, my father believed her. He never sided with me.
We had to live in a tent in the dead of winter for 3 months.
You know, at least my stories relate to what we're doing.
So do mine.
We're trekking all over the city, shutting down everything the Yankees activated while they were oh so briefly in control so that we can stop the power from draining from our one precious dead PM. How does that relate to your idiot brother burning the house down? If we don't succeed, we're not going to have to live in a tent in the dead of winter.
It's a metaphor.
Dr. McKay,
Thank God.
the control panel is completely shot.
Really, you think so? You know, get these young kids. You're supposed to be so smart. But why activate something that you don't need and you're not using, huh?
Well, maybe they didn't have time to get to it, you know, before they even saw replicators or really programmed attack.
Yes, we all know what happened.
Hold on. You're just angry that you couldn't figure out how to override the ancient protocols that kept us from shutting this place down remotely from the control room.
Hey, neither could you.
Yes, but I didn't bet everyone a month's pay that I could do it.
Okay, you know what? Look around, see if you can figure out how to turn this place off, whatever it is.
Hey, are you sure you should be going up there?
How else am I going to find out what this room does, huh? God forbid there should be anything in the incomplete database.
Oh, there probably is. We just don't have to find it.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, that should be a main power.
Yes, I know that. What do you think I'm doing?
All right, double or nothing.
We'll do it on. All right? All right. It's going to be around here somewhere.
Nothing?
What happened?
As far as I can tell, it's fine. I was hit by a mysterious energy pulse. How can that possibly be fine? I'll run every test I can. Blood work, MRIs, X-rays, the lot. I found no anomalies in any of the results. One more time. Mysterious energy pulse. From a device created by the ancients? I mean, who knows what kind of long-term effects that could be in for? I mean, this gross mutation, giantism, invisibility?
That would be cool. I'd turn into a bug.
Alright, like I said, as far as I can tell, it's as healthy as it was. I'm clearing for active duty. Are you insane? Look, I need to be put under guard. Who knows what I could become?
What are the chances you could make him more pleasant?
Oh, thank you. Keep an eye on it. Thank you. Can you still see me? What are you saying? Oh, the two are showing off.
Normally, if Dr. Esposito weren't around, I doubt you would have been as reckless as you were.
You insane?
Which one's Esposito?
Well, the long dark hair.
All right. One of the perfect little,
Do you mind? We're trying to work here.
the record has me so smile.
Oh, sure you will. What have you got?
Nothing. Whatever you did, find all the power conduits leading to the room.
Whatever I did? Look, up until very recently, this lab was entirely underwater, quite possibly for over 10,000 years. How is that my fault?
Well, that part of it isn't.
Okay, that's it. I'm going for lunch.
How's he doing?
Same old man. For sure. It's a couple pounds heavier today.
Son.
Eats all the time. Yes, it's hard. Even when he's unhappy.
Hello? I'm right here. I can... For your information, I'm exactly the same weight I've been since I got here. I need to eat regularly, otherwise I become hypoglycemic, and I am generally a very happy person.
Colonel Shepard, please have your team report to the control room immediately. Colonel Shepard.
We received this transmission 6 minutes ago from Major Lawrence team.
Where are they?
M72656.
2 Marines made us make up for that.
Dr. Weir, any work?
Not yet. Has only been an hour. You wanted to see me?
Yes, I could use some help. I managed to get power to part of the console to access the lab's research logs.
That's good news.
Well, I'm not so sure. I could use a second opinion.
It seems much of this refers to different elements of human physiology. It mentions the mutation of base genetic coding.
I realized that there could be no evident effects from obvious exposure to the device. It seems...
It's meant to manipulate human DNA.
Dr. Weir to the jumper bay. The rescue team has returned.
What else do you think? I'm telling you, it's a bit of a coincidence. Well, then prove it.
Colonel?
Oh, it's present and counting.
How bad does it usually have?
No one, Doc. We're all fine. Thanks to... Hey, so he says.
Rodney?
Well, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't even sure it was me at first. But the correlation's impossible to ignore. I saw Lawrence team spin down, the bad guys closing in. I just thought, wouldn't it be great if all of their weapons jammed at the same time? Okay. Next thing I know, they're all running away.
So you think because you wanted it to happen, you just did.
It was a little more than that. Okay, you know what? Watch this.
Hold that.
Rodney!
Rodney?
Well, then we'll find this disturbing as we do.
What the hell you do?
Couldn't you? can you do besides telekinesis?
Well, super hearing for one, and I'm not sure, but I think I may actually be getting smarter. It's hard to say for sure because I was pretty smart to start with, but recently I've been having some ideas that I don't think even I would have thought of before.
A super ego talent of power.
Oh, finally. Look, keep it coming.
They must be dealing with a super appetite, although it's hard to tell because he's eating so much food.
Very funny.
My God, he's eating again.
I have a very active metabolism.
Right, among other things. The scan showed a dramatic increase in synaptic interaction through all the sections of Arduino's brain. Much higher than normal human levels.
There was an incident at SGC just over a year ago.
I recall that file. Studied it that time. Fascinating.
SG1 discovered a highly evolved human being in stasis. Turned out he was the result of experimentation by globes named Anubis. He was trying to create a means of artificially accelerating human physiology to the point of ascension.
Well, the device I found must have been some kind of an accelerator. We know that the ancients developed all kinds of powers that they evolved. So it's just a matter of bad luck that we didn't run into that lab earlier. Seriously. Me a superhero. Who would have thought it?
We don't read the ancients are pretty screwed up.
You do?
All the ones I met were arrogant, condescending, and not for good reason. But they made giant mistakes and never fixed them.
They were still human.
Then there were all those crazy rules.
Those only came after they ascended.
Whatever. Maybe this thing doesn't work on everyone. Who knows? We do know.
It has only been a day.
Assuming it's safe. Nobody ever sees it. It's not. If we can get a significant percentage of the weight in our
John, I agree. This device may have great potential.
and great significant good responsibility.
Like a lot of other things we've found in the city, it is a very advanced technology. For all we know, it could also be very dangerous. Yes, you can be next.
Thank you. You know, if you're compiling a list,
Stay focused.
Come on, you can't keep me cooped up in here forever. You might not be sick, Robbie, but I think we can both agree what's happening here is far from normal. Exactly, so let me go out and start using my powers to do some good. Ooh, are you going to finish that? I'm serious. We have no idea of the extent of the genetic mutation. Please, mutation has such negative connotations. Advancement is more like it. You really know exactly what's going on.
Oh, bang, bang,
I'm so
bang.
mean anyway. It's not like you or these guys could stop me from moving anyway.
No, but I could.
Oh, you try to put that to a test?
do you? Well, no, not really.
Anyways, as I was saying, I think it's fine to go about your daily duties as long as you have someone with you. And you check in every couple of hours. Yes, yes. Bye-bye. You know, we could be a team. You could be my sidekick.
Sidekick.
Yeah, I'd be like Batman and Ronan. Have a nice ring to it.
Yeah, keep being like us, more fat man.
I'm warning you, you will probably be bored out of your mind unless you find incredibly advanced physics to be... Really? What? You think so? Huh. Hey, you think so hot?
I didn't see anything.
No. Should if you, Oh, of course not. No. Meant you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Make sure she didn't say a word.
Oh my God, I can read mine. Oh, this is cool.
No, it isn't.
Oh, I'm fine. No, yes, and it doesn't.
What?
I can read your mind. Everyone, actually. That was very cool the first, 10 seconds there, but now I'm finding it a little disturbing, so I tune it out as much as I possibly can. Well, anyways, look, I wanted to get your permission to access the control chair. I've got some pretty interesting ideas for maximizing our ZPM by reconfiguring the city's power system, so it's too complicated to explain, but trust me when I say that you are going to be incredibly happy with the results. Look, Elizabeth, I know you have every right not to trust me, but I promise you I'm going to make things much, much better, okay? Good. She wants you to shoot me if you think for even 1 second that I might be trying to take over the city for my own evil purposes. I'm kidding. That was a joke. Is your weapon set to stun? Wait, never mind. There, did it myself. Okay, the chair room. Loading.
Can I shoot him now?
I can hear you, but she just wants you to keep a close eye on me. Come on, let's go. Chop, chop. Much to do.
I will send a science team down to supervise.
land the plane.
What the hell is he doing?
Oh, that's me.
Actually, I wasn't.
I have no idea.
Rodney, you are affecting power all over the city. No. Awesome, isn't it? No. I can't work. It's just temporary. Rodney, I'm trying to determine if that device did any permanent damage to you. Quite frankly, given your usually rampant hypochondria, I'm surprised you don't seem to care. But Keller, that is ridiculous. You should be working with me trying to figure out what is happening. Instead, you're here burying your head in the sand. That is not true. My head, which happens to be housing my ever-evolving brain, is actually being better utilized here doing important things that will affect everybody.
I'll spin a little bit out. I'll shuffle into this stuff.
He tries to hide it, but deep down, I'm the wind beneath his wings.
Well, how's it coming?
Actually, I think I'm just getting to the good bit.
Don't you hate it when people interrupt and things are getting good?
I know McKay is some super genius now, but doing the flickering light's incredibly unnerving.
The Dr. Coleman has, however reluctantly, admitted it does seem as if Rodney is significantly improving his biggest power system.
Anyway, you were saying?
Well, we know the ancients evolved physiologically to a certain point where they could transform into a state of pure energy.
Ancient history 101.
Yes, we also know that not all of them managed to get there.
I think some of them needed a kick in the pants.
So to speak. I think this machine is not meant to help them fight the war against the race, but rather to help them escape it.
An ascension machine?
Like the one in Gould tried to create the Milky Way.
Are you saying McKay's going to ascend?
Now, unfortunately, there's a whole lot more to ascension than just being physically evolved.
Believe me, after spending 6 months with a bunch of pansy wannabes, I know. But what does this mean for McKay?
Like I said, just getting to the good bit.
I'll leave you to it.
John, wait. We need to talk to Rodney right away.
You can all relax. I'll have us back online in 2 minutes.
We need to talk to you.
What do you mean I'm gonna die? I'm not even sick. I feel great. Never better.
That ancient device.
Has accelerated my evolution. Eventually, I'll reach a point where I'm physically capable of ascension, but ascension takes more than that. There's a mental component. I need to know how to make it happen, which I don't. Yet, I'm getting smarter by the minute. It's a pretty good assumption I'll be able to figure it out on the way. Okay, so it's not as easy as that. Well, even if I don't, so I stay a highly evolved human. I mean, I don't have to ascend. It's a choice, right? No? What do you mean, no? Oh, that stupid ancient device doesn't work properly, does it? It set in motion a series of genetic mutations that will result in my death if I don't ascend?
There is something easier about this.
That's why the ancients didn't put it into common use. It's just one more in a long line of abysmal, overambitious failures. Oh, God. I'm a deathman.
Dr. McKay.
Yes. It's because I stopped in the middle. I will fix it. Just give me a second here. Magor, that was like idiot. Okay, there's still time left, right? So maybe there's a way to reverse the process. Zelenka, where's Zelenka? What the hell is he been doing?
We have massive power surges throughout the grid. Shutdown protocols are not responding.
Come on. Start breathing when you take the bait. Start knifing wide open. We got Marco set up. Right, on my count. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Release set up, please. Is it being packed to present effect? Clear through. What is the man is done? No. Give me a second, I know. Extending. Pulse is good.
Brother, you okay?
Good.
Pardon me.
Hold on.
I see you've been busy.
I'm making a new map.
Really?
It's going to change the human understanding of the universe, you know. How is the Lincoln?
You need to ask?
I'm blocking out people's thoughts. It was becoming too overwhelming. I was didn't know what to think.
Rodney,
I know what you're going to say. Oh, no, I just intuition, I swear. I tried to fix the ancient device, but it wasn't meant to reverse the process. Once the mutation started, it cannot be stopped.
actually, I was going to say, if you want any help in understanding Ascension,
Oh. Well, I've already rewritten everything I could in the database.
it's only got the clear-cut set of instructions, is it?
No. And to be honest, I've never been all that big on the whole idea of ascending in the first place. There's too many rules, To me, life is about working toward achievement. Discovering things.
Getting credit for it.
Exactly. I mean, once you know it all, what do you do then?
I don't know. I don't think that Ascension necessarily means the end.
Yeah, see, never been big on me to say that. I mean, sure, there was a part of me that from the beginning knew that this was too good to be true. Nothing this great would ever happen without really, really bad consequences. Anyway, now I'm determined for that, and then I just want to get as much done in the time I have left and not waste my time on a bunch of mumbo-jumbo I'm not going to understand anyway. Oh, I've come up with a way for increasing the Daedalus' shield power. Tell Hermie to give me a call if you need any help understanding the base code.
I'm sure Colonel Caldwell will be thrilled. Look, Rodney, I'm not going to try to convince you that Ascension is right for you, or even possible for that matter. I don't know. But I wonder if you have considered the fact that if you did somehow manage to ascend, you can always theoretically retake human form. What do I think of that?
I don't think it's going to work. Had this shipped from the FTC. I don't know, the ancient device used to measure process synaptic activity. More than that, the brain's evolutionary level. But it's basically an ascendometer. I really don't think we're going about this the right way. If you're a highly evolved super genius, put up your hand. Oh. From everything I read about the subject area, when you get down to it, even mental states are actually only physical states, are they not? I mean, the brain is just a chemical supercomputer. Well, I suppose an incredibly complex test is all you need to say, my friend. Look, the universe may seem mystical to those without understanding, when in truth, anything and everything can be quantified. Look, all that hocus-pocus stuff is just a way of getting the brain into the proper electrochemical state to allow the final physical evolution, at which point the matter that makes up this body will turn into pure energy. What mere mortals would refer to as the mystery of ascension is actually just a scientific process. Just protons and electrons. Protons and electrons. You say so? Now, if you don't mind, can we, Now, based on what I've extrapolated from the ancient research, I've been able to set measurable parameters for achieving the proper mental state. Once I reach 96% synaptic connection, as measured by this device, all I need to do is maintain an EEG frequency of 0.1 to 0.9 hertz, and presto, I arrive to a higher plane of existence. Okay, let's assume for one completely insane moment that you are ready. Those frequencies are associated with near comatose patients. No one who's actually awake can just will themselves anywhere closer at, no matter how bloody relaxed they are. No unevolved person. Give it a rest, Rodney. Just turn it on. Your synaptic activity is abnormally high, over 60%. Yes, I don't know much time left. As I said, by my calculations, when I reach 96%, I either ascend or die. Now, what's my EEG? 29 hertz, which is about average for someone in an extremely heightened wakeful state. Okay, so I just need to clear my mind and relax. that now?
Okay.
What? Oh, come on, that's impossible. You must have me hooked up wrong.
No, I didn't. Thank you very much for getting a clear reading. Rodney, the ancients that eventually learned to ascend dedicated their entire lives preparing for this moment.
Trust me, this will work. I just need some more time. Now stop talking so much. You're rippling my pond.
I think he's having a hard time accepting this can't be solved with science, no matter how brilliant he is.
Knowing he is, he needs to release his burden.
Yeah, well, you're McKay.
Maybe Dr. Heinlein.
Actually, I was thinking more along the lines of you.
Me?
Mm-hmm. You lived with the ancients for 6 months on the brink of ascension. You helped them face their fears and finally ascend.
I thought it was very much after they rest.
And for Rodney, I'm sure this seems like a pretty scary mess.
I think this is going to work if you look up in the machine.
How else am I going to know if it's working at all? Look, you're teaching me how to meditate. Not exactly good odds here to start with.
I realize that.
Truth is,
I was never really very good at this myself.
so why am I here?
Elizabeth made me.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I was with those ancients for 6 months. Maybe I picked up something that might be able to help. First thing I think you need to come to terms with is, this is not a means to an end.
What? Of course it is.
No, you can't do that. You can't think that you're just going to ascend and then retake human form and be done with it.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Look, from what I understand, dishonesty is not going to help the process.
Good point.
You know, while we're at it, my knees are killing me. I don't want to relax like this.
Find a position that works.
Right.
Fine. Now, I want you to become aware of your breaths. In, and out. Do it without talking. Right. Now, you think about the things that you want about.
You like that?
There's no talking. Think of anything that makes you anxious.
Oh, God, there's so many things. Not talking happens to be one of them, by the way.
Deal with it. Now, imagine yourself sitting on affairs.
What?
Look, I told you I didn't pay much attention to the answer for teaching. I liked Ferris wheels, so that's what I thought. And the fact that the woman teaching anime was attractive.
Well, I'm not surprised you didn't ascend, huh?
Okay,
Look, I'm a busy man. You're a busy man. We're both busy men.
just relax. All right, I'm gonna try to remember what you wrote down. Now, there's a dark storm swirling around your head.
Where's that comfort?
I'm getting there.
I just love a brilliant advent to the chaos theory. Look, I should write this down.
Okay.
Letting it go. Letting it go.
Now, sky's clearing. And troubles are fading away. Like the sky, I am there. Am I going to think that way?
Oh, get it. But this is never going to work.
What's wrong now?
I just realized why light behaves as both particles and waves.
Rodney, if you don't try to do
I
this...
know. I don't have much time left.
Hey,
Just a second.
what are you doing?
There are like 50 simulations I'd like to be running right now, but the computer can't keep up with me. The irony being that I've actually figured out how to make them run 10 times faster, but I haven't had time to actually stop and do it. Oh, I've uploaded the virtual prototype for a hyperthread generator for Polygon in the database.
Well, that sounds great. Are you sure that this is how you want to
Spend my last couple of days alive with my choice. Right.
Rodney, I think it's very decent and noble of you to want to leave a scientific contribution behind. But I still believe there's a chance you can ascend if you put your mind to it.
You both know that that is a waste of time. Maybe you could do it, but
I don't know if I could, but you were certainly selling yourself short by not even trying.
to be honest, I don't have the first clue where to start.
Stop thinking.
I don't understand that.
One of the biggest things that holds people back is that somewhere deep down, they believe they're not deserving. You will have to release your burden.
Oh, please.
I know spirituality to you is a little mumbo jumbo, but it does help people find peace with themselves.
But you have to believe.
I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about shedding yourself of guilt, of anger, of ill feeling, of anything that makes you feel shame. And then you can focus all of your energy on ascending.
What you're telling me is that I don't think I'm worthy.
Rodney, I don't know what you truly believe about yourself. And for all I know, you use your intelligence to compensate, to make yourself feel better for other things you seem to lack.
Like what?
That I can't tell you. Maybe you could start reading your own mind.
I don't care what you're going to say. I'm going to keep working on this, okay?
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
You saved my life, so the least I can do is try to save yours, okay?
Right. I think it's safe to say that I am at times a petty, vindictive, even jealous man. I supplement my own anxieties or feelings of inadequacy by creating a bubble of hostility around myself. I know you, probably more than anyone else, have had to bear the brunt.
So, you don't have to.
Actually, I do. Here's the thing. You're a brilliant scientist and a decent human being. You should not have had to endure the kind of abuse that you've taken from me in the past few years. I hope you can find a way to forgive me for all the things I've said and done for you. You deserve much better than that. I wanted you to know that. Mind if I come in? Hope you don't mind. I was talking with Colin, and he happened to mention that it was the anniversary of the death of your father, actually. Okay, I might have asked a few pointed questions, but I just thought it would be nice if, what I mean is, I would be honored if you let me share the memorial tea ceremony with you. I don't know if it's wrong to do it early or anything, but I may not be around actually. Anyway, I understand it's something you're not supposed to do alone.
Thank you.
No. You know exactly what to do. You're the one who's lost a loved one. I will serve you. Hey, buddy. Now. Been looking all over for you. Check the gym, the mess.
What's the matter?
No, you weren't. It's usually one of those is a good bet. So, where are you off to? Shooting range? A little target practice?
Don't need practice.
Oh, no, of course you don't. Look, I don't know how much time I have left, so I'm just going to cut to the chase here. Ask you a rather personal question. Hopefully you won't just hit me in the face. Asking away. Those scars on your back from your encounter for the race, with the tracking device, are those like a badge of honor for you, or are they just a constant reminder of something you'd rather forget? I know it's none of my business. I
try not to let things I can't change bother me.
It's very healthy. Hope you don't mind. I just feel that. experiment with that device. They either ascended or died. Most of them the latter. Why did not get put into common use?
Like you said, there were exceptions.
That's fine. I'll all be able to send them you can get back to the network. No, I'm not pitching for sympathy. I just, hey, I just wanted to be back.
What have you invented now?
Oh, nothing. It's a book.
About what?
You. Well, you've taken a lot of crap as the leader of this expedition, and I just thought someone should leave a record of all the good things you've done. Everything you've done right.
Everything I do is on record for review.
Well, yes, I know. I just thought that I would have somewhat of a unique perspective that other people might benefit from. You know, I actually took the liberty of doing some research into your past and included that as well. I'm sorry if I'm not a very good writer. It might be a bit overly maudlin in places.
Rodney, this is 500 pages long. When did you...
Anyway, that's all.
Well, sit down, Ted. It's not important. Of course it is. It's got like 17 parts. Not even close. That's closer than you've ever been. Look, if you have to keep asking, you're obviously not getting it. This is about letting go.
I don't know how to do that, okay? I'm mean. I don't know how not to be mean. Well, thank you for all of your help. I think in the grand scheme of things, we're good, aren't we?
Of course.
There's not too much trouble. I'd like it to be.
Refuse to discuss that.
Just keep it simple. Make up a few nice things. I'd like my little sister to be there. And, you should know that I told Beckett that we should most definitely do full autopsy. You can use my body for any kind of experimentation that might be helpful. And, and I'd like to be cremated. My ashes to be thrown out into space from the jump. So, go, Rodney! Go!
Medical team to their quarters.
The synaptic activity in the brain has reached over 90%. I don't know why, but it seems the more pervasive evolved state of the cortex is causing lapses in the lower brain function. It's almost as if your body is losing its natural ability to keep itself alive.
When the sentiment occurs naturally, the physical body is no longer necessary in the brain station.
But I don't know how much more you can take.
6%? Must be something we can do. It's okay. No. I'm just feeling a sense of peace. Interspersed with moments of sheer terror, of course.
I mean, still has this ascension thing. I know you didn't have much success, but at this point, you get to lose.
May as well call it fighting, huh?
Absolutely.
Put me up. Carson. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
I really wish I could have helped you, my friend.
The blue sky. No more troubles. Keep going. Stop talking now.
I've been a good person. Now let me love you.
What's up? Really? Honestly?
No way.
Oh,
Feels about
oh,
You're a guy.
oh.
No, you're a guy. Just back to the blue skies. Let your thoughts go.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh.
He's not breathing. Quick, bag him. We need to get him on the ventilator.
Carson gave us strict orders.
Don't understand. He just told me how to save him. Oliver, this pulse is very weak. Are you ready?
We will be.
Almost. Right. Buddy, you can't breathe on his own. Hey, stand back. That did? It worked. Did it? Well, I'm alive, aren't I? So I can't. Okay. I can't hear what you're talking. Telekinesis is going. He's still smart, I think. Yes. Yes, I'm me. Oh, I don't feel. And you see that? I'm alive. I feel great. I feel, hungry. Feels fine.
And you said it was impossible.
It just came to me. I was floating in this big black emptiness, and then they came out of nowhere. So the device was designed to manipulate your DNA. It couldn't reverse the evolutionary advancement process because everyone's DNA was different. It makes certain changes that causes the DNA to evolve in ways specific to your own unique physiology.
Yeah, in order to manipulate the DNA back to the previous state, the program required a precise reference point.
Fortunately, I keep blood samples from all the MIT team members for baseline comparisons.
I don't understand what energy we're talking about. Good to have you back, buddy.
Yes. Good feedback.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Terrible.
Should I get closer?
No. Physically, I am fine, but this doesn't make any sense. I can't figure out any of these equations, and the algorithms are complete gibberish. I mean, this is torture. I can clearly remember exactly how important this all is, but I cannot figure out why or how.
Well, I just dropped by to show you this. Your EEG readings from your last meditation.
Oh my God. I'm sure it's referred. I did it. I was in the zone. I could have actually ascended.
You said you were floating in a big empty space when the idea of how to save yourself came to you.
I may have momentarily thought about how hard it is to rid oneself of ego. I mean, and that existence without the individuality of consciousness would be pointless, but, now I say that, but probably will give me a way to reprogram the device with my old DNA.
That's a...
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't care if you don't think I was capable of ascension. I never wanted to do it anyways. In fact, you know what? I'm very happy with who I am. And you love me.
What? I never...
You so did. Yeah, I may not be able to understand this new math I created, but I distinctly remember that you said you love me.
Actually, I said we love you, and...
And what? What, you just saying that because you thought I was dying?
No, I said it to...
See, you love me. It's true. You've said it. Now I know. I always respect it. In fact, you know what? I've always noticed that there's been an indefinable and yet magical chemistry between it that I think I covered in chapter.
Pardon?
Your lunch yet?
Yes.
Good afternoon, Sam.
I will keep you company.
Now, is Shepard still bugging you to let him use the device to turn himself into some kind of a superhero?
Oh, yes.
Despite the fact that the ancient database states that its effects on people are wildly unpredictable and that I'm just lucky I wasn't instantly melted down into a pool of protoplasm.
Yes.
Well, maybe you forgot.
I think not.
Let me ask you a question. Say there's a runaway train. It's hurtling out of control towards 10 people standing in the middle of the track. And the way to save those people is to flip a switch. Send the train down another set of tracks. You know what the problem is? There is a baby in the middle of this track.
Why would anyone leave a baby in harm's way like that?
Well, I don't know. That's not the point. It's an ethical dilemma. But Katie Brown brought it up over dinner the other night. Question is it appropriate to divert the train and kill the one baby to save the 10 people?
Wouldn't the people who see the train coming and move?
No, they wouldn't see it.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. Say they're blind.
All of them?
Yes, all of them.
Then why don't you just call out and tell them to move out of the way?
Because they can't hear you.
That too? How fast is the train going?
But the speed doesn't matter.
Oh, sure it does. If it's going slow enough, you could outrun it and shove everyone to the side.
Or better yet, go get the baby.
For God's sake, I was just trying to... Yes, go ahead.
Major Lord just dialed in from F4DO5A. He said he's got something you want to see.
We came through the space gate and immediately noticed a bunch of small satellites in geosynchronous orbit above the planet.
An advanced civilization.
That's what we thought. And we picked up life signs directly below, so we flew down, saw several villages separated by a large river, and decided to check one of them out. As you can see, these people don't exactly look like they're ready to be launching any satellites. At least not for the next 500 years or so.
Ancients probably put them up there.
Send a science team to check it out.
Actually, I think Dr. McKay may want to come check this one out for himself.
Why?
Take a look.
How the hell did your face get on that flag?
Oh, I don't know. Lily, here's the thing, though. That flag's very similar to the one I designed in our game.
You're like the one you designed in our game.
What game?
We came around the night.
We didn't play about the game?
Playing for a while.
Yeah, off and on in our spare time, you know, at night, between missions. I could have probably told you about it.
What game?
Well, it started a while ago. A few months after we arrived here, we were exploring the city, checking out some labs on the pier when we discovered a room. There were several ancient consoles and screens. Quite an impressive layout. As usual, everything sprang to life as soon as we entered. First, we thought it was some kind of a geological facility. There was a screen with a map that we assumed was of the Atlantean mainland.
Yes, I remember you briefing me about that.
Right, there you go. Let me tell you.
You mentioned nothing about a game, though.
Because at first we didn't know what it was. And Rodney said, oh, so you realize it wasn't a geological lab at all.
It turns out it was, in fact, a kind of ancient game room. The map was of a fictional civilization as part of a simulated world.
Yeah, what you do is you take these countries that are already in the database, you assume control.
Two societies separated by a river, straight down the middle. Separate took one country, I took the other.
First thing Rodney did was naming this country, which they saw on the flag.
I think you need to check this plan out.
So the ancestors created this game.
Yes, but this is no ordinary game. I mean, it is incredibly challenging, instructional, and the sheer number of options built into it is staggering.
How does one play it?
Figure out the best way to run your country.
And you build roads, you establish laws, mold it to your own specific ideology. You can control everything. Proper sanitation systems, water delivery,
Transportation.
I mean, every detail can be manipulated. I mean, right down to the women's hairstyle.
Hello, man. So how do you win this game? It's not really about winning.
What about whose society outshines the other? I mean, who creates a better infrastructure? Who's better at trade? What? Hey, don't start. I tried to negotiate with you.
Making a list of demands, not giving anything in return is not good.
I offered you an entire crop of beans.
I don't need to do any longer.
All right, to build defensive fortifications for your army, which you doubled in size, by the way. Surprise, surprise.
I only did that after you started cheating.
I did not cheat. These people.
Way too much technology for their level of development. I'm not the only one increasing my army by the way.
I had to do something to protect the people of Geldar from you.
Over. The name of Rodney's country, named it after a girl who stopped at college.
I did not stop her. We dated twice. Teresa Geldar, very cute blonde. I used to think her name reminded me of some kind of a mythological land. The Kingdom of Geldar.
What did you call your country?
Well, that's the name it already had. There's the satellite.
Dozens of them.
Directly above the continent. With a grid. 10 by 10. There's a visual on one of them.
Definitely looks ancient.
And active. Transmitting a tremendous amount of data.
Alright, let's check it out.
This is amazing.
You say so.
Yeah. Something you see in every medieval village.
Yes, well, the Renaissance obviously came earlier than both.
A couple hundred years early.
Rodney?
Like what? I don't know.
Hello? Nola.
Yes, well, this is Lieutenant Colonel John Shepard, Taylor Morgan, on Dex, and I'm McKay. Dr. Rodney McKay.
The resemblance is uncanny.
The Oracle.
The Oracle?
Welcome to Gelda. Please forgive my nervousness. I never thought you'd appear to us in the flesh. Why do you refer to him as the Oracle? The Oracle is a wise and omnipotent deity.
Well, she's in for a rude awakening.
Thousands of years ago, he gave our ancestors life. He instructed them how to build their society, how to live their lives, and guidance was revered by all. And one day, without warning, the Oracle ceased all communication.
What was the rude?
Our people were puzzled by this, but they continued to adhere to his instruction, living their lives according to his teachings, which they passed down from generation to generation. Have you had any trouble with the race? Yes. They come periodically. Cold our people, destroyed our villages. Those who survived, rebuilt, but only to the level at which the Oracle had instructed before he left. We found ourselves stalled in our development, unwilling to push forward without the Oracle's guidance, hoping one day he would return to us. And 2 years ago, he did. The Oracle resumed communicating with us, teaching us many new things. He challenged us to think, to push the limit of our scientific endeavors, changed the name of our country, and even revealed his likeness to us.
Ah. And you communicate through that.
The portal, yes. It's through this that we receive our instructions. And the Oracle knows when you carry them out? Yes.
Satellites. Supposed to be tracking everything that's going on and then relaying it by subspace back to Atlantis. It's remarkable.
So, not a game after all.
No, that's obviously some kind of ancient experiment, social development, different ways to create civilization.
This country here.
Hello, Ned. Persistent going on our side. Come to us.
No, I've not told you to go to war.
This is it.
Oh, my back is going to fucking
It
destroy
appears to
me.
be a sociological experiment designed by the to help them as they were seeding various civilizations throughout Pegasus. Attempts to look at it further. It's interesting. There are many more civilizations in the game Pegasus.
Really? I thought Rodney said there were only 2.
That's what we found. The actual countries that we and Colonel Shepard are controlling on this specific planet, but I've been able to access the codes to unlock additional levels of the game. I mean, the experiment. I discovered countries on planets throughout the galaxy. Some have been idle for the past 10,000 years, I guess, awaiting instructions from the ancients, but some have managed to develop on their own, even flourish. Some have been destroyed by war, and others have been completely wiped out. Not that Rodney's and Colonel Shepard's societies are on this planet.
So much power at one's fingertips.
It's amazing who actually is.
We've managed to achieve propulsion through handheld, however. But now we're undertaking tests of steam power.
Only this morning, I completed a test that proved quite promising.
Really? That's great.
Please.
Yes. Yes, I mean, this is quite an achievement.
What's he doing here?
Wasn't my idea.
Dr. Rodney McKay?
Hey, babe. Oh. Your guy.
My guy.
Yeah, figured.
I should have you arrested for trespassing.
Go ahead and try.
Easy. I brought him here because we need to have a little discussion.
I have nothing to say to him.
I'm with you.
be done. But we definitely have something to say to you. So his story is pretty much the same as Noah's. His ancestors received instructions from their oracle. He disappeared for thousands of years, only to suddenly resume communicating for you.
Let me guess. He told you to double the size of your army.
Yes, he has a capable army. And some nice villages. No people riding bicycles or hot air balloons because we ain't cheating.
I didn't cheat.
You come to agree to our trade proposal.
Who you love? Never.
I refuse to sit at the same table.
Look, please, just Thank you.
What's the hostility between you? Have your people lived like this for thousands of years? No. There was once peace between our guys.
Oh, no.
So this hostility, did it start a few years ago?
Yes. Shortly after the oracle was between
So, well, not as of yet, but they don't change their approach to agriculture. It won't be too long before many of their people go hungry. The fascinating thing is that there is a large piece of fertile soil themselves in the country that would be ideal for the people cultivation. Sorry. Too late. It is indigenous design. It's like a potato.
So why did you say
Because it's not a potato. It's larger. It has the same texture and nutrients as a potato, but it's like a cactus. It's a pretty big potato. So if they plant this thing there, it'll grow. Yeah, oh yes, the whole field of it. They could sustain an entire village. That'll be it. Tell them. Anonymously.
Oh, come on, Doc. You can either stand here and let the people die, or you can help them out. Sounds like a no-brainer to me.
As soon as we input the instructions into our console, they are relayed back to this device by a number of satellites in orbit over your planet. Once you've carried out the instructions, the satellites transmit the real-time results back to us on our homeworld.
so? You're saying this is a game?
No, we thought it was a game.
We didn't know there were real people.
You are the oracle.
I'm your oracle. Yeah. That doesn't sound right.
I know this is difficult to absorb, but it is all true.
It's all the power jump. You know they have the technology. They will listen to this.
Hold on here. We can prove it. How? Go for a ride. Baden, Noah, this is Dr. Weir, leader of our expedition.
Welcome to Atlantis. These two gentlemen haven't done so already. Let me please offer you our sincerest apologies for this intrusion into your lives.
Intrusion? An imposition, maybe, and a benevolent one at that. I mean, if you could have seen the villages now compared to the way they were when we started.
Rodney. Now, why don't you take them to your game room? Show them what you've been up to.
Hi. So, this is Geldar, and this is Kelowna. 2 weeks ago, I instructed you to start digging a well for the new settlement on the eastern slope, and look here, there, see? Construction's already begun.
Yes. I gave the order myself. Our lives are just a game.
No. They're not games for you and my defense. We were trying to improve it.
It's like you said, everything we did, every instruction we gave was to better conditions for the people. And achieve update. Enough with that already. Mr. the room okay?
It's fine.
Well then, if you need anything at all, don't hesitate to ask. Okay? You hungry? Because we walk across to the mess hall. They've got I think it's Salisbury steak today. Very good. They have a gravy that they put on the steak part.
The Oracle was a god to us. I believed in his teaching. So much so that my people elected me leader because of my passion for scientific advancement.
Okay. Obviously made the right choice.
Now I must resolve myself to the fact that the Oracle is already man.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. It's like I said though, I did what I did with the best of intentions. No. It's not about winning or losing. Look, the information I gave you and your people is very real, very useful. I've set you on a course that will allow you to develop into a modern society. Remember the 2 years ago, huh? You were a primitive, disparate cluster of villages stalled in development. Now you're making dirigibles. Do you have any idea how momentous that is?
The Oracle once said, ask not what Geldar can do for you, but what you can do for Geldar. Those were your words. You're very wise.
Yes. They are.
Well, now that you know the truth, get back to living your own lives. We won't bother you anymore.
No. You must still help me.
I don't need help, baby.
We need more weapons. Flying machine brought his head. We call it a puddle jet. Not only could use it.
No, can't do that.
But you encouraged me to increase the military.
In response to McKay, the other Oracle doing things that I thought were
aggressive, arrogant, demeaning to me and my people.
I will give you arrogant and demeaning.
The people of Geldar have started digging a mine beneath our borders to exploit coal resources on our land. Really? It was only confirmed yesterday. This after several diplomatic attempts for you to compromise. I didn't think he would strike the key. I'm curious to know what response you would have to such an incursion. I believe your next command would be to launch an attack on the mine. Prevent them from digging further. Right, aren't I?
Did they believe you?
Yes, they are fully aware of the situation. Not thrilled, obviously. We've got a big problem.
What is it?
Game or no game, the fact remains we started something that people don't seem to want to stop. They hate each other and maybe headed for a very real war.
Great. Great. And this is thanks to your benevolent imposition? I've asked you both here this morning so we can have face-to-face talk. Now, hopefully, I can help you reach an understanding. Where's Dr. McKay? Well, I've asked that neither he nor Colonel Shepard participate in this. I think they've already done enough in fostering the current tension between you. Now, I have had some experience brokering peace treaties. I'm sure we can find some common ground. Okay. Why don't we start by going back a few years to the time when your two peoples lived in peace? We were naive back then, ignorant to our potential. Once we began to challenge ourselves intellectually, we began to see how the people of Helena had been abusing thousands of years of kindness from us.
I've done everything I could to achieve peace with you.
Really? Such as?
I sent gifts of goodwill.
You sent crates of citrus fruit. Citrus. Do you have any idea what insult that is to my people?
You used to be.
Okay, see, I think I know where that comes from. Did the Oracle tell you that citrus fruit was bad?
You made us aware of its toxic properties, yes.
Everything is toxic to you. They're not busy insulting us. They're complaining about contaminated foods, improper hygiene,
Even the sunlight is dangerous to it.
The only insult has been your unwillingness to compromise in any trade negotiation. Instead, you choose to increase the size of your army.
You built an army too.
Only in response to your aggression.
My aggression? You dig a mine beneath our borders to steal our coal, and you have the nerve to talk about aggression.
We're not stealing
You
your coal.
crossed into our land.
What do you need it for anyway? It's not like you know the first thing about what to do with it.
You see how it's been so?
By stating a fact.
Please, if we could discuss this reasonably, I'm sure we can come to some sort of...
We've tried. They agree to nothing. And until Dr. McKay is brought into this discussion, I have nothing further to say.
Oh, well. Talk to them. Get them back to the table and hammer out a truce. I have run into a roadblock.
Really? That was seem very agreeable. To you? Yeah, well, more agreeable than Richard the Lionheart.
They are both refusing to compromise. You seem to convince them that they can't make any decisions without your guidance.
That's not true.
Tell them that.
This is delicious.
Listen, you need to make peace with the people of Kelowna. If tensions keep rising like this, it could lead to war.
I'm aware of that.
Well, you're also aware that people will get hurt.
I know the danger tonight. I also know you've taught us things baby standard Nakagakas won't learn for hundreds of years. Under your leadership, we hope to remain many steps ahead of any kind of aggression.
Nola, you and your people need to start thinking for yourselves. Look, I'm not going to be there for you anymore. You need to take control of your own life. Start making your own decisions about your future. And there could be no future without peace.
I agree.
Good.
But as soon as the people of Hawaii either concede or get out of our way, peace will be restored. What you told me yesterday, I do realize how monumental that progress has been. And I refuse to let Baden destroy that. Great spirits have always encountered opposition from mediocre minds. That's the work of the Bible. Your work.
Einstein, actually. But,
We yield one bit to Kelowna. It will be equal to China back in our development. I owe it to my people to make sure that does not happen.
They dig in further. Every hour they intrude deeper into our land. They can stop you at the divided center. Like a tucking wood. Cause a whole other set of problems.
The problem would be the people go now.
Necessarily, they can fight back. What do you say? If you capitulate, let them do whatever they want. No, you make a deal, trade. Say you decide to share some of your weaponry, and then turn you into these civilians.
John,
Go ahead.
how's it going?
What's going on?
Got that? I'd like you to come to my office. We can talk.
You're not open to any kind of deal?
Not yet. Maybe we should stick them in a room, force them to come live with me.
don't worry about it. We'll work it out. Look, we just happened to catch him at a particularly bad time. Shepard's guy's been doing a lot of aggressive posturing lately.
The aggression is coming from the people of Gelding.
Geldo.
Whatever. His people are digging a mine across the border into Kelowna.
The coal resources straddle the border between my country and his.
Barely. They go 3 miles into my country, which your people are happily tunneling into.
It has been a point of contention between us, okay? But it is just a difference in cartographic interpretation. The motto.
No, it's pretty clear cut. You entered illegally into my country.
Gentlemen, you gave me no choice. You refused to negotiate.
Oh, you didn't give in.
What do you care anyway? It's not like the people are going to use the coal.
Oh, well, yeah, that's good. You needed to power your medieval steam engine.
Wait,
Stop it! These are not your lands. This game is over, so you better set aside your differences because if the two of you can't figure out how to
Fuck
forge
it.
truce, how the hell are these people going to?
Rodney,
What?
you'd better come to the game room.
What happened?
We just received the data stream from the planet.
Colonel Shepard's army has launched an attack. Don't look at me. I didn't order it. Well, they're going after the mine.
Well, looks like your war just started.
Who ordered this?
I did.
He entered the command on your game console.
I only did it because I know it's something you had told me to do.
You to make peace with these people.
Attack will not go unpunished. No one is doing any punishing. There'll be no further escalation.
There's no casualties reported. But the mine was surrendered without a fight.
I told my army to minimize collateral damage.
You need to get back there. Take Ronan and Taylor with you, go to your respective countries, and make sure this does not get any further out of hand. No one has been hurt yet. Let's keep it that way.
You're back. We're beginning to worry.
What's the status?
I've ordered 3 army units to retake the mine. They're on their way. Oh, no. The unit can stop for that.
Why?
Look, we just need to step back and reassess the situation here. Okay, we should be thinking about easing tensions, not inflaming them.
Oh, no. Continuing to advance. Divert the units away from the mine, have them gather in the village, prepare to defend it.
Isn't this what you're supposed to be stopping? Yes, look, listen to me. You cannot engage them.
We must protect our people.
I agree, but you've got to give Shepard some time. He'll call off the army.
Will he?
Shepard, come in.
Go ahead.
Are you watching what's going on here?
We just got here. Pretty much the same setup as yours. We don't have electricity, but I'm not going to get into that right now.
Your army is still on the march.
What?
They're headed for one of my villages. You need to call them off before they...
The attack has begun.
Looks like you guys are giving up.
What? No, that can't be right.
Fast, Gordon.
They were treated without any kind of a fight. What kind of an army is that?
Oh, this is what casualties.
All right. I have another plan.
What other plan?
Why are you asking me?
What are you doing?
Preparing our counterattack.
What counterattack?
From the information you gave us about high temperature and energetic materials technology, I have constructed a tactical explosive device.
A bomb? You actually built a bomb?
Told you we'd always be several steps ahead of David.
How come I didn't know about this?
We have yet to test it, so it still appears to not exist.
We will target one of Polaris liabilities.
How are you going to deliver it? I mean, the catapult couldn't possibly reach that far.
I will do it.
Using one of the airships you taught us to build. Go.
Oh, no. No. Come back.
You taught the man to build a bomb.
No. Not specifically, but... Okay, maybe I can find a good loose ingredients, but...
How much damage can it cause?
You got an entire village?
Well, you just told me.
Stop it. I tried that. It's already on the way.
How are they delivering it?
Reachable? You just had to cheat. I did not cheat. Look, nowhere in the rules we specifically outlaw the development of flying machines. We only degree in speed of technological advancement. Well, the advancement is fast.
Do we still have time to shoot it down?
Yes. Talking about it's a perfectly reasonable request. Oh, yeah, perfectly reasonable. I give you all of my food and my people's time. And I'm not asking you for all your physical requests. I did say that we would make a deal. I did. Oh, yeah. Baskets. Big baskets. 2 dozen of them, hand woven and very nice. Oh, very nice. What am I going to put it? Certainly not food. I think you're holding out on me. I think you have plenty of food. Are you calling me a liar? No, I think you're trying to squeeze me for a better deal. That's what I think. I have got nothing to hide now. Okay, so maybe I'll just send my army troops down and we'll have a look.
What the hell are you two doing?
I thought I gave specific orders to stay away from this device.
Yes, we did. We just saw that there was some people in trouble and we thought maybe that we could, help.
No. No more help.
Clearly, we are not qualifying. Now turn this thing off, disconnect the power, and seal the room.
Yeah, but okay, we
Now. I hope you would be proud of our country.
I am really, I wish it didn't lead to this. What's that?
Good. Now all you have to do is push the balloon.
Already on it.
Shepard. He shot down our airship with the puddle jumper.
No, don't worry, no one was hurt. He punctured it and he sank harmlessly to the ground.
Prepare the other bombs for delivery.
Other bombs? You have more?
Great. Thank you for your help. You saved the lives of everyone in that village.
We won't be doing that again.
I had no idea they were capable of delivering such device. I've issued orders to make certain they don't try again.
What kind of orders?
Full-scale attack has been launched. It's time to finish this war.
Now this is getting stupid.
Seen this before. Two sides of dead zone fighting, nothing's gonna stop us.
I gotta get an order call up. You couldn't do it before.
What makes you think you can now?
How about a little encouragement? You know, go get them, Rodney. I have faith in you. Yeah, whatever. Look, I am not giving up on these people. It means until we get them to call this war off, then we're gonna stay put, right?
Need your help, come on.
Whoa, what the hell's going on?
Elizabeth diverted the data with some further to check up on.
Colonel Caldwell believes that the situation had deteriorated. He feared that we would become casualties of war and so moved us out.
Alright, I can hear it beaming us back, but we gotta do something first. Come on.
What, do what?
I got a plan.
What plan?
Come on already.
Not the situation on your own.
All on board, you.
Where did you go? What happened?
Nowhere, just upstairs.
Someone said you vanished into thin air.
What? No, it's ridiculous. I don't vanished.
The airships are past the southern forest. They're nearing their targets.
Let's hope we strike first before Thaden's army reaches our villages. We'll destroy their will to fight.
Okay. Listen to me. For 2 years now, I have been the oracle of your people. I have given you much wisdom and guidance and bestowed much of my knowledge. But you said I was a god. And yes, I may have been man, but that wisdom still remains. And now more than ever, you need to heed my guidance and call back those ships.
You told me it was time to start thinking on my own.
Right?
So now I am. My people are looking to me. This is my decision. And we will be victorious.
Why won't you help us? Shooting down any more ships. We're done helping them wage this war. We're shooting down ourselves.
How?
Our weapons are not as primitive as none of the leads.
Many people will die on both sides.
You want to lead, then lead.
We'll continue this fight even if you've lost the will.
Making a big mistake. The only mistake was not doing it sooner.
You'll see.
This is the right path, my people.
They've reached our villages.
2 have already fallen.
Airships are almost in position. We should... What happened?
shot there when he was a kid. It wasn't a puddle jumper.
In one of the California cities.
No, impossible.
2 more villages have fallen. It appears many are dead. Shepherd! Come in! Shepherd! Where do you think?
They're coming here.
But they're falling through. We need to get some people out here now. Help them! Their army has surrounded us. The road out of the village is blocked. We're being slaughtered as they try to leave. We're trapped. What shall we do? Where the hell are you? Dropped another bomb. Hundreds of guys after we stand by that this happened.
Cooper's army has surrounded the village.
Into the cover.
He just destroyed it.
Well,
What should we do?
game over.
Rodney, you there?
Yeah, we hear you. We'll give you a call when we're ready to be picked up.
Got it.
I don't understand. What's going on?
These witnesses, what I would call another level to the game. See, you were beamed up earlier to our ship, the Deadlift, in orbit over the planet. Yeah, I had Dr. McKay hack into the 2 devices, upload doomsday scenarios for your country's into the game.
Everything you saw just now was transmitted from the devils.
Well, this was real. No one was hurt, no one was killed. It was part of the simulation.
In reality, your 2 armies are standing down, awaiting further instructions.
But we heard explosions. We felt them.
Thanks to some pinpoint shots from our friends in the Daedalus. They added to the realism, didn't it? I'm sorry that we had to do that. You need to see how this could end.
Feel what a real war is like.
I still think it was the right path for your people.
Gentlemen.
How's it going?
Oh, it's still going. Let's take a break. There's a lot of animosity to be unraveled, but I think they are finally willing to at least try to make it work.
It's about time.
Yeah. And you too? Call the toast yet?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna stick to chess from now on. Riding doesn't cheat. Oh, please, let them cheat playing you.
Okay, I'll leave it to it then.
Okay. What? Oh, no. What happened there? What happened there? That is kicked there. No, I was distracted. She's okay, we're going again. Press 10.
Yeah, we're out of here.
Oh, wait. I need to find out what's inside. I'm the same way with Christmas presents and pinatas. One more compartment, other side of this door.
Okay, just one more.
Ah!